Welcome on in, everybody, to the Ghost of Tsushima PC release. The game was just released today, as of the time of this video, May 16th, 2024. I have got it booted up. I'm excited. I got through the whole intro kind of area. I wanted to get through that first before doing any benchmarks, so here we are. We're kind of in the open world now, as you can see on the map. You know, we kind of got the whole world to explore, so I figured this was a good time to start doing some benchmarks here. So I am playing this on, as you can see, an RX 6700 XT as my GPU and a Ryzen 5 3600 as my CPU, which is the recommended CPU on the AMD side. The recommended GPU is either a RTX 2060 or RX 5600 XT, so we're above and beyond there. The RX 6700 XT should cause no issues for us. 16 gigs of RAM, which I have, and obviously I have the storage available because I'm playing it right now, but an SSD. So here we are. We are going to test pretty much every setting out that we can, and we're starting off with, so we're in 1440. We have a VSync off. The refresh rate is 60, but we're gonna go above that with our VSync off here. No upscaling to start with, no frame gen, no anti-aliasing, any of that. And we are on very high settings. So this is just kind of the raw horsepower of the GPU right now. And you can see we're getting right around 60, a little above, dipping a little below here and there. Kind of in this open field area with a lot of, you know, background colors and textures and things like that. We hit 70 there, so you can tell right away that this is going to be a breeze to play with these specs. So right now this is more than playable. Looks great. Now if we would just want to keep going on the raw graphical settings of the GPU, we'll just jump it down to high, see if we get much more performance there. And yep, now we're get right up into the 80s, mid 70s, 80s when we go into the high settings. Things look pretty good here. And the game looks really good. It came out in 2020 originally for the PS4, I believe. So obviously, you know, 4 years ago, graphics have certainly come a long way since then, but it still looks really good on PC. And wow, we almost hit 90 FPS there. Let's see how high we can get just with our raw GPU horsepower here. Okay, so now we're hitting 90 on medium settings, and you can see the graphics do take a bit of a hit. Things look a little bit more blurry in the background with the trees and everything. But we do get 90 when we do that. Just running through the flower fields here, you know, just taking our time. I've been enjoying the combat, so the combat is really satisfying. We'll probably get into some combat scenarios in a minute here. I started going into a town and there was a standoff they wanted me to do, and I held off and turned back around because I wanted to, you know, do some free benchmarks here first. So let's just check out low. See if we can get over 100 with low. Looks like we can. Mid 90s, low hundreds. Not a problem at all. Check out those visuals, birdies flying around. Definitely looks a little more basic. Oh, what do we got here? We got an enemy? Oh, they're running away from me, but yeah, we got some enemies. How do I get off my horse? Can I get off my horse? There we go. All right, let's try fighting some enemies here. We'll do that. Now we'll switch over to very low. Let's see just how much FPS I can get to fight these fellas. Alright, show off my skills that I've learned here so far. Yeah. Alright, one down. You, I gotta dodge. Oh, didn't even get hit. And that looks like a level up system, maybe, is what that was. Not quite sure. Anyway, okay. So obviously we're not going to be playing this game on very low. We do not need to. We're going to be playing on very high, because we can. And now we're going to try... I did like this feature, actually, and I didn't use it. You can switch between show display options and show graphics options just by clicking Y here, so that's kind of cool. So anyway, back to 1440. We're going to try some upscaling now. FSR 3.0. And we'll see what that does for us here. Okay, I can tell right away the visuals look a little different when we apply upscaling. I guess let's go... There was a standoff that was about to happen. Let's go check that out. Getting in the 80s. Still looks very good. I mean, it looks a little different with FSR, but it still looks very good. We'll try this standoff here in high settings with FSR on. If it's still happening. Maybe I just killed the guy. I don't know. There was definitely a standoff when I came here earlier. Maybe I missed my opportunity. We got some kind of peaceful music playing. So, oh, here we go. Standoff. Let's do it. Where is he? All right. So this is kind of fun. You got to hold Y and then wait for him to attack and then let go. Yeah, I got it. And he's dead. Yeah, he's bleeding. Alright, anyone else? Sometimes there's enemies that come out of nowhere. Yeah, here we go. Alright, let's switch to high with FSR on. See how that does for us. Oh, he's got supplies. 5x supplies. Good stuff. Was there someone else? Is there another enemy? That's an enemy, right? Yep, you're an enemy. We'll fight you. And someone else. One thing I don't love is the camera so far. It's kind of hard to... Like, the camera doesn't automatically... you know... What am I trying to say here? It doesn't automatically stop on the enemy you're fighting. Like, there's no lock-on or anything. So you kind of got to move the camera yourself, even during combat, which is a little tricky. But we're talking benchmarks here. We're not talking gameplay. Even though I am quite enjoying the gameplay so far. I mean, just killing dudes with a katana sword. That's pretty sweet. All right, let's try. Oh, I got some collections. Okay, we'll check that out later. Let's bump it down to medium. And see how that does for us. So in the 80s, it's more supplies. Challenge remaining enemies. Yeah. Yeah, I want to challenge them. Where are they? Enemies. I'm challenging you. There's one. Oh, okay. Alright, he got me. This guy's got a lot of armor. Leader kit. Ooh, I got the leader. Okay. Unlock the water stance. That's cool. Alright, is there someone else? He's pointing us. Who are you pointing at? Alright, looks like I'm gaining some XP here. That's always a good thing. Alright, that feels like it was everybody. And we're getting almost 100 FPS. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Alright, and we'll just check out low settings with FSR on. And visually looks worse, but 110 FPS. That's Yuna. Where's Yuna? I heard her. We won't go to Yuna yet because we're still benchmarking here. 120. I mean, if you want high FPS in this game, no problem. This is how you do it. And we haven't even turned frame generation on yet, so I'll just do very low just for kicks, just so we can see what that gets us. 130 something, 125, 121, 118. I mean, no problems at all getting performance out of this. Alright, we're going to try frame gen now. Let's go back. We got FSR on. We will also turn frame gen on. Yes, I do. And we'll go back to very high. And wow, 135 FPS in very high settings with FSR and frame gen on. That is incredible. Super smooth. Super silky smooth. I want to fight those guys again on these settings. Maybe I can go find someone across the bridge maybe to fight. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. I've never played this game before, if you can't tell. So I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going, but I see someone over there. Maybe that's a enemy I can fight. Or what is that? Maybe that's not an enemy. What is this thing? Bee's nest. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to mess with bees right now. Okay. Wow. So this is very high. Let's try high. See how much more FPS we get out of that. 161. Wow. Wow, wow. 165. This is incredible. Little stutter there, though. We got our first real stutter right there. You see the min was 2 FPS. I'm not sure when that happened. That might have been like in the very beginning when I was loading in shaders and things. Alright, we got a flower here. Can I collect this? Sure can. Alright, I'd love to fight someone else. Maybe down here. Great. Oh, Mongol territory. Okay, we definitely got some enemies here. Let's even kick it down some more onto medium. Let's see if we can get to 200. Think we can get to 200 eventually if we get to very low settings. We got high 160s. 177. Someone saw me. Oh, a standoff. Okay, we'll do another standoff. Sure, sure. Oh, and the game crashed. Not good. Alright, we are back. I am not going to go attempt that standoff again because I just attempted it again and it crashed again. So, definitely a bug of some sort. But we still have FSR 3 on with frame gen on medium settings, getting a cool 183 FPS. Very nice. Let's see if we can get to 200. If we put it on low. There we go. 200 FPS. Settling in at 199, 201. Just crazy. In a good way. It's a good crazy. Game looks great. Obviously it's raining now. We got a little rain since our crash, which is perfectly fine. Now let's see if we can get a consistent 200 FPS with very low settings. How about that? And yep, 207, 204, 205. I mean, the graphics take a hit, but it doesn't look that bad. I mean, it still looks decent. Like, it looks like, I don't know, Xbox Series X graphic fidelity, which is more than good. Obviously, we're playing on PC, and you want to get, you know, the best graphics and best performance you can out of these games. And to do that, I would say, with this card, you want to have FSR and frame gen on, and you might as well just pop on very high settings and get your cool 130 to 140 FPS. And you will not see any issues with playing this game. This is one of the best games I've benchmarked. Usually I'm, you know, struggling to get 60 in a lot of these games. But this card is really good. This is a, you know, known, you know, very good price to performance card. And we're seeing that here. So one more thing I want to try. Is AMFM and see what that can do for us. I do need to turn on the AMD overlay here in order to see the actual frames that it produces, but we're going to turn on AMD Fluid Motion Frames, and anti-lag automatically comes on as well. Let's see how that does for us. Okay, so MSI Afterburner saying 100, AMD saying 60. Oh no, excuse me. I'm looking at the 99th. We are looking at 180 with AMFM. So just insane. Like, if you want like crazy frames in this game, you can definitely do it. Probably not necessary. Like, a smooth 60 is, and actually I'm only seeing 60 right now because my monitor, the way I have it hooked up to my capture card, the max I can get is 60, so that's all I'm actually seeing, even though it's benchmarking higher than that. My monitor can support 144, but I would need to plug in the display port directly. Anywho, here we go. Here's a standoff. I think I already fought this guy, but we'll do it again. Okay. Standoffs are pretty easy to do. You just gotta kind of time it. But we'll do one final fight here before wrapping up the video, because the combat is super fun. Now, I've heard Rise of the Ronin, which just came out on PlayStation, is very similar to this game. I think they took a lot of inspiration from it. It does. I watched one of my YouTube friends play the game, and it looks pretty similar so far to that. But yeah, the combat is incredible. Game looks great, plays great, performs great. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about anything, if you want me to try anything else out, please leave a comment down below. I'm happy to answer anything and, you know, pump out some more videos for you if you'd like. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I will catch you in the next one.